Hello and welcome to Elizabeth's Craft Room. Today's project is this cute little notebook with matching pen that is decorated with the gorgeous new Traveller stamp set. It's difficult to have favourites out of the new catalogue because there's so much that's good, but this is right up there in my favourite list. Just beautiful. Everything you stamp with it looks good. But we're going to stamp this little notebook today. I actually got these in the UK from a company called Tiger. They are in various places around the UK, so have a little look or look online to see where your nearest one is. They're very good value as a base thing that you can alter. They have various little goodies there to stamp on. So I'm going to take one of these little notebooks and take the pen out and the little elastic off. They're cute, look. So I'm going to stamp on the front and the back to start off with, and I'm going to stamp using some soft suede ink, and there is no kind of right or wrong about where you stamp and how you do this. Image is lovely. This is going to be kind of covered up a little bit on the front. You're not going to see that much of this one. You can go up over the black on here. It doesn't show. I was playing with this earlier. Let's do the ship on the back. You're going to see the back of it a little bit more, so I'll be a little bit more careful about how I'm stamping on there. And because there's a slight texture to this, you're not getting a super crisp image, but actually that looks quite nice with these images anyway. And then a little bit with the... That's just cute. I really like it. I'm going to take a sponge and just sponge the edges a little bit as well, to give it a little bit of a vintage look. So I might just take that one, go down a little bit on there, and same on the front, just sponge those edges. I'm putting some layers on. On this one I'm going to use the distressing tool from Stampin' Up, and I'm just going to distress the edges of my layers just a little bit. The smallest one is, I'm on my centimetre side here, is 2 1/4 inches by 1 1/2 inches, and that is in soft suede, same colour as the ink that we're using. I'm going to do the black. And the black layer is 2 1/4 by 2 1/2 inches. And I'm going to stamp on this layer, and I'm going to do the little suitcase. Where's my suitcase gone? Here we go. I'm going to do my little suitcase on there. Passporty one there as well. And once again, where's my sponge gone? There we go. Just sponge those edges. And where you've distressed the edges, that sponging's going to show up a little bit more. Well, before we stick this on, I'm going to use a little bit of our new baker's twine. This is the thick baker's twine. I'll show you some of the colours that we've got. And it comes on a big reel like this. I cannot find the reel. I'm having one of those days where I can't find anything, but luckily I have got a piece of it just to show you. So I'm just going to knot that around. And this is such a good colour for man cards. You're going to see some more use of this colour. I love it. It's and it's a really nice chunky twine. So I'm going to stick that on with Tombow. It's a little bit bulky, but it will stick quite happily with the Tombow. And then over the top I'm going to put a little greeting, and that's going to come from this Project Life set. More about Project Life to come. I have a video lined up for you on that. And I'm going to use the Remember This greeting. Now, if you haven't already seen on my videos, this is photopolymer, the type of stamp here. So it's clear so that you can see through. I'm just going to stamp that on there. It gives a nice image, and I'm going to punch that out with my modern label punch. And have a little bit of sponging on the edge. And I'm going to use 2 dimensionals. And pop that over there. I'm just rushing to finish this video because I can see a man outside my window with a great big cutter to cut down a tree in my neighbour's garden, and how noisy is that going to be on the video if I don't get this done? So that's going to be stuck on there. I'm rushing, you can tell. I'm going to get the passport image now and show you a cunning little thing. So I'm inking that up. This pen, I noticed, is covered in a sort of like a brown paper. So look at this. How cool is this? I am going to roll the pen onto the passport image, and then we have a stamp pen. I love it. Love it. Don't worry too much about getting it kind of perfect on there. You can roll backwards and forwards. It's not going to be, so I've got a little gap there, so I'm just going to do that. It's not going to be totally perfect, but it's just so cool to have it. I'll start where that plastic bit is and roll all the way. How cool is that? Love it. So that's going to pop in there. I'm going to switch this off and shut the window before they fire up the tree cutter. Thanks for your visit to Elizabeth's craft room today. I shall be doing some nice quiet jobs now. I look forward to welcoming you again soon.